Hey money movers, welcome back to Millennial Money Moves with Nadia. Now for today's video, I do have a stock pick for you guys, but I also want to talk about how you should be investing when you're trying to build generational wealth for the future. You have to think a little differently if you're trading, swing trading, versus if you're investing for the long term. So let's get into it.
So Nadia, what's up?
We making money moves.
Who making money moves?
We making money moves.
You making money moves?
We making money moves.
We making money moves.
We making money.
Before we get started, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. You guys will be seeing a lot more of me. I have lots of different content, different videos that I want to talk about because I really want to help. The whole reason I started doing this was because I really want to help build generational wealth and teach more minorities, more people of color, why investing is important. My message is for everyone. Everyone can learn from this. But because of my personal experiences, that's who I really want to focus in on, basically the people who are like me. So again, I just really wanted to kind of try to clarify some things for those who are just starting, and it's just a helpful tip, even if you've been doing it for a minute, a good reminder that when you're investing for the long term, you should pick a stock and stay in it. With taxes right around the corner, I felt like this was a good time to bring that up. This is the first time I'm filing capital gains taxes. You guys know I'm new to investing, so I'm also new to doing taxes for this. So I have an accountant. I'm not personally handling it myself, but I know that that's not the case for everybody. So I think it's important to kind of keep a track record of what you are investing in. Now the accounts, Coinbase, Fidelity, Webull, Robinhood will get your tax statement ready for you. But it is also nice to have a record of your own to kind of compare it. There's lots of different spreadsheets out there. I think it's just something worth looking into if you want to make sure that everything is accurate. And this isn't me saying that swing trading isn't okay. If you're a trader, that's fine. Just know the risks and know you'll be paying lots of money in taxes. And on my channel, I'm mostly going to focus on long-term investing. I will talk about trending stocks, things that I got in and out of, especially when we were in a bull market. I had a lot of hot stock picks. I was doing my top 3 YouTuber reviews, which that is coming back. I feel like you guys really liked the top 3 YouTuber reviews. And I still have I have lots of different favorites, so I'm going to talk about who I like on my channel as well. My biggest goal with investing is building long-term wealth. So you're going to want to look at things that will help you achieve that goal, which is more index funds, mutual funds, ETFs, not always only investing in individual stocks. And when you're investing, that could be plenty of things. It could be investing in real estate, crypto, stocks. I feel like too often I see a lot of people my age kind of just putting everything all into one sector. You don't want to be all in crypto or only in individual stocks. I think it's important to, when we say diversify, it's not only talking about investing in pharmaceuticals and tech or something like that. We're talking about having a mix of different assets. The next step for me, you guys know I'm renting right now if you've been watching my videos, but the next step for me is investing in real estate. So, with all that said, let's get down to specifically what I think you can do if you're trying to build generational wealth. Now, I think that most of your money should go into stable and long-term investments. That just seems to be the best move for the future. I think investing in a Roth IRA, and when you have a Roth IRA, it's important you need to allocate those funds. So yeah, you're putting money into it, but you need to direct it for where you want that money to go. Yeah, you can put a couple thousand in here, but if you don't have stocks or Reits where you're directing it, that money's sitting there and it's not actually growing. That's not actual compounded growth. Let's talk about some mistakes a lot of people make when they're first starting investing. When you hold stocks for less than a year and sell it, you're gonna get killed in taxes. And again, like I said, if you're a swing trader or a day trader, you're prepared for that. But if you mostly long-term invest, keep that in mind, that is something that you will have to think about, is the taxes that you're gonna have to pay, especially if you're investing larger amounts of money. I think it's a good idea to invest in stocks that give out good dividend yields. And a dividend yield is just the dividend divided by the share price. That's how you know what the dividend yield is. But that's usually listed online, just even on Google Charts when you Google a stock. And the way that dividends work, because it's divided by the share price, when stocks are cheaper, dividends are higher. So right now, even though, lately we've been seeing the market perform not the way it was about a year ago, you can still make lots of money if you're invested in dividend stocks. Because like I said, the dividend yield is the dividend divided by the share price. And if the share price is lower, the dividend yield is higher, just because of math. So that's another good tip if you're struggling to make money right now. Try to invest in some stocks that give good dividend yields. And I've mentioned it before, but only investing in one sector, one asset class, I think is a huge mistake that I see a lot of people make. And this is just kind of me speaking on coming up on my a little over a year now in the market. And these are some things that I've noticed, so I wanted to share them with you. Like I said, this video is definitely targeted more towards my beginners, and it's just a kind of a friendly reminder for those who have been investing. You want to be in stocks, in crypto, Reits, ETFs, mutual funds, index funds. You don't want to put all of your eggs in one basket ever when it comes to investing. And I can't stress that enough. I've said it in probably a lot of my videos, but I just wanted to draw some attention to it for those of you who are new to the channel. And again, those of you who have been here supporting me, thank you. I truly, truly appreciate you guys so much. And another big mistake people make is buying when they hear a friend or YouTuber talking about something without doing their due diligence. Just because me or someone else mentions, oh, I like this stock, I have my own reasons for liking that stock. It's because I've looked at their balance sheet, I've looked at their earnings reports, I probably like their cash flow, or even if I don't at the moment, I think they have a great future. Things like that, think of a stock good value. It's because I'm doing a fundamental analysis, I'm doing a deep dive. But not every single person who invests in a stock does that. And just because I look at something and like it does not mean that one of you might look at it and like it for the same reasons. When you invest in a stock, it should be because you like that stock. And yes, I'm talking about individual stocks on here, but I'm also invested in some safe investments. I do not put the majority of my money into individual stocks. I think that's risky. I do put money in individual stocks. When I talk about the stock picks I'm making, I am investing in them. Don't think I'm just talking about it without putting any money where my mouth is. I am, but I'm not only doing that, if that makes sense. So I have two stock picks for you guys. One, their ticker symbol is NLY, and they give out a 10% dividend yield. Sorry, I'm looking down at my notes here. The ticker symbol is NLY, but it's Annaly Capital Management Incorporated. Now, I'm not picking that one necessarily because they have the best prices in their stock. I like their dividend yield. So I think that's something worth looking into. This is what I was talking about, where you have to have a mix of different types of investments that are going to make you money even when a lot of people aren't making money right now. And it's a different asset class. This is a REIT, and REITs are more to do with investing in real estate. And I think this is a great alternative if you don't want to actually buy property yet. Investing in REITs is the way to go. This is something that I'm invested into. Again, their ticker symbol is NLY, and I can do a bigger deep dive onto this, but I really just wanted to give you guys some options while I was talking about mistakes that people make. And another one I want to talk about is FNILX. And FNILX is the Fidelity Zero Large Cap Index. Sorry, it's such a mouthful. I had to double check, make sure I was getting it right. For those of you who know, I do invest on Fidelity. I'm a big fan of Fidelity. I like that they offer this index fund. And it tries to replicate the S&P 500. The only reason it's not named after it is because if they were doing that and following it exactly, they would have to pay a large fee. So this is just kind of them working around it. But it does perform similarly to the S&P 500. And it is a great investment for beginners, in my opinion, because there's $0 for a minimum investment. So if you're starting off, I think FNILX is a great investment to make. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. This is just something that has worked for me. And their top 10 holdings are Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook, Tesla, Google, BRKB, Johnson & Johnson, and Chase. And I've talked about most, if not all of those stocks already. So even my individual picks, you guys know I was in Tesla and Apple and Microsoft and BRKB, Berkshire Hathaway. And I think those are all great stocks. So, instead of just putting a bunch of money into them individually, you can also get them all together. And the year rate of return, like I said, is the same around the S&P 500. It performs pretty well historically, which is also something I look at when I'm looking at index funds. Something I found interesting was that in 2021, it outperformed the Fidelity 500 index fund. And this one does follow the S&P 500. But the reason it outperformed it was because FNILX, Fidelity Zero Large Cap Index, was holding Tesla for longer. That's one benefit of them not following the S&P 500 index exactly. There is still room for them to make other picks that, you know, aren't added to the S&P 500 yet. And with them picking Tesla, that was a really good move. And that is why in 2021, it performed the Fidelity 500 index fund. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen every year. I don't know, but it happened in 2021. And I think that that was a really good move. So again, like I said, it can be beneficial for something that, you know, is going to pick large cap stocks. You know, they're good companies, but it's not following the S&P 500 exactly. So it gives you a little more wiggle room. Now that's all I have for you guys today, but I really hope that helped. Again, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. My next video will be a deep dive on a stock. I know you guys are probably looking for a stock pick, but this is really a message to my beginners. Again, I think that, you know, investing in different asset classes is very, very important. So pay attention to your taxes if you're trading, and in general, it's just a good idea to pay attention to. With April 18th coming up right around the corner, you want to make sure your taxes are filed because you don't want to owe the government money. That's just not a fun position to be in. So pay attention to your taxes, invest in dividend yields, diversify, and do your own due diligence. Don't just buy something because I said it or someone told you to. Make sure you know what it is you're putting your money into. You're not just going to buy something just because someone mentioned it. It's always a good idea to look into it on your own because this is your money, and I want to try to help you guys build generational wealth and create great futures for yourselves and for your family. That's what I'm working towards. And so if I can help people in that process, I'm going to try my best to do so. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just me talking about what I do and sharing more of my journey as I learn things that I believe are very important. So again, thank you for watching, and take care. And remember, we're making money moves. Bye. I wanted to take a second to talk about Moomoo because, like I said, right now, if you're not investing, it's a great time to get started because if you don't have any positions, right now the prices are so low. And Moomoo is a trading platform that I've started to use as well. And right now they're offering this great promotion where if you invest just $1, you can get 3 free stocks. And if you're scared to take a risk, you're investing $1 and getting 3 free stocks, one of them being NEO, which I've already been talking about. And that offer is exclusive to Moomoo. So I think that's a really cool opportunity. And Moomoo is a commission-free trading app that uses powerful tools and data to give users the best investment opportunities. If you guys also watch Stock Mo, you've probably heard him talk about Moomoo as well. I think it's a great trading platform, especially because it is commission-free, and this promotion right now is really good. So the link to Moomoo is going to be in the description box below. If you guys go ahead and check that out, that'll definitely help you get started, or it'll help you continue your journey. Even if you're already using another brokerage account, that doesn't mean you can't have one with Moomoo. I have multiple brokerage accounts, and Moomoo is one of them. So I just wanted to let you guys know about some of the moves that I have been making lately. That is one of them, so I really hope it helps you guys. All right, now I'm officially done with this video, and I hope you guys have a good day. I will be back very soon to talk about some more money moves. All right, bye.